people have been living here. However, the COVID-19 social and economic challenges have seen a rapid influx of desperate community members who say they have no other option but to settle here. So far, all the land grabbers are Eersterust residents.
We don't have jobs, and where must we sleep?
I lost my job because of COVID-19 situation. And I'm staying in the backyard with my children, 6 children.
The township has been struggling with a housing shortage for years, with many youths saying this has forced them to live in back rooms with their families.
We've never been included in the RDP projects. First of all, to start off with, if we have been included, then this wouldn't have happened.
The community is split on the issue. The Eersterust Action Organization is not against people living on the land, but condemned the unlawful invasion, calling it opportunistic. They say the land must first be developed and provided with bulk services like water and electricity before being occupied.
Give our people that land and give it to them. Let them allocate the land and let them build for themselves. It's as easy as that. Why do we always have to go to that extreme for our people to be hurt, to be seen, and for something to happen? Wake up, Mr. Makura. David Makura, you have failed us yet again.
Meanwhile, the city of Tshwane also condemned the land grab, calling it criminal. This while the Gauteng government cautioned against land grabs in the province and threatened with legal action against those who exploit the no eviction law during the COVID-19 lockdown. Patricia Fasahi, SABC News in Eersterust, Pretoria.
All right, so that's our SABC News reporter there, Patricia Fisache, monitoring the situation. Let us now cross live to her for more on the story. Patricia, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. We are still reporting that tensions are still running high. Talk to us about the latest.
Thank you so much, Palisa, and good afternoon to our viewers. We are now coming to you live to, of course, the land that has been at the center of the tensions and the violence that we have seen gripping the Eersterust community over this past week. It's obviously a different picture that you see now from that insert that we just played. Now, that insert was recorded just yesterday when we were here trying to speak to some of the community members who have invaded the land. Of course, you have heard many of them giving their reasons as to why they have settled here. Different reasons. You heard that desperate mother as well. And as I said, you don't see the same picture than what we just showed you. This, of course, as the Metro Police officers and some of the stakeholders of the city of Tshwane have demolished all the shacks here. You would know that according to the law and according to the city of Tshwane, it is illegal to invade land, saying that there is another way of doing this. We've heard many of the leaders saying that this will not be tolerated, but that's not what these desperate people are saying. They're saying they are homeless, they have no option. Of course, violence has erupted since very early this morning. You saw those earlier live crossings that we brought there for you, the police clashing with the community members. One such a community member who's also a leader in the Gauteng legislature is Beverly Badenbosch here. She was shot by police officers, of course, this morning. You can see there her wounds still fresh as the community members and police clashed since this morning. Just tell us about what happened. You still have blood on you, a fresh wound there on your face. I see that you still touched, you're very emotional about the situation, but take us through what happened.
You know what? We were like marching on the road, dispersing this very same Metro Police and the SAPs of Eersterust. And when we got to Butterfield, they retaliated. They stood still and they said, no, we must go back. And we never went back.
No, speak. Just look at me.
We never went back. And we stood there. But you know what? I don't know what happened. I just found myself shot, because the first bullet hit my head, the second one. And whilst I was trying to retaliate, the other one hit me on my face again. And when I turned around, they were giving it to me. They were shooting me. I wish you can look at my body. Ne? I wish you can look at my body. Even my dress is torn. Ne? Because those people I don't know. Because we told them you took everything from the people. It's the second time that you're coming back to come and take the stuff of the people. Why must you take the people's stuff? Can you please tell us where are you taking these things to? So that we can go and get it. And they couldn't tell us. I said, hey, Mama, don't speak with us. I said, who sent you? Who gave the command so that you people must come and shoot at us? And they said, no, there's no commander that gave that gave us the go ahead. But I said there must be somebody. And I asked Nkwana, the captain of Eersterust police station. And the other day when we went to Mr. Mashinini.
Okay, let's talk about your feelings. How do you feel right now? You feel that the police, of course, attacked you, as I can see the evidence right there on your face. How do you feel after this attack?
They attacked me blatantly. Without any cause, because I never said anything. I never provoked them. I never sweat at them.
What are you calling for now?
I'm calling for justice. This is justice. This is my face. This is my face. I can't go around with 10 stitches on my forehead. I never had such marks in my face, and I'm calling for justice. And the Makura will have to do something about this. Him and Faith Makubela, because Masibuku, not Makubela, Masibuku, because they are the people that must have given the go-ahead that they must come and demolish these people's shacks.
The shacks are gone. You are surrounded by a lot of desperate community members right now. Many of them say they've got nowhere to sleep tonight. And of course, the Metro Police saying that they are not going to step back or stand back. The law has to be protected. They have vowed to come back if anyone erects a shack again. How do you find a balance in all of this? How do we find a place to sleep for these desperate community members? But how do we also respect the law to make sure that they are not injured in all of this?
We do respect the law at all times. But if the law doesn't respect us, then it gives us, they're actually giving us permission to carry on. So I'm going to carry on with this. This is only the start. The Noma Ganjani, we're going to do what we are supposed to do as leaders. Because for very long, as the people have been struggling in Eersterust. And I spoke to Makura. It's not that I never spoke to him. I spoke to him last year when we went into the legislature. And he said, no, I mustn't worry. They're going to help us here in Eersterust. So it's a year. The year has gone past now. And nothing is happening. And now they are dispersing us with bullets.
I understand that this land was initially identified by the Gauteng government for development. That was part of what was going to happen.
No,
I've heard that. But is that what you would want to happen, for them to maybe bring in bulk services here? I've heard the Eersterust Action Group calling for that bring in bulk services, water, electricity, and give the land back to people. Is that what you would also want? We know the EFF's position in terms of, returning the land to its rightful owners. And I think that is what you would share as well with, of course, your party's stance on it. But I'm asking now for right now, what's the interim plan? Where are these people going to sleep?
We're going to sleep here. We're not going anywhere. We can now fight to the bitter end, but we're not going. Makura must come. He must come and tell us why is Eersterust being undermined all these times. Eersterust has been undermined, not even Eersterust alone. All the colored communities are being undermined by the ANC government, and it's high time now, Patricia, for these people to wake up and smell the coffee. We're here, and we're not going anywhere.
What about those who are saying that this whole action is opportunistic? Some of you decided to embark on this action at the height of the COVID-19 lockdown, and you know that there is a no eviction law during the lockdown. Yes. So, are they not correct when they said that this is opportunistic? Why do it now? Why didn't you guys do it earlier?
No, they've been making promises to Eersterust. The DA is here, the ANC is here. Now you know that ANC is governing. Now, the DA is in charge of Eersterust, but there's nothing happening. I just want to know, Patricia, there's a budget for each and every community. I just want to know, where is Eersterust's budget for all these years? Where did it go to?
You're sitting in the Gauteng legislature.
Yes.
Have you not asked that question?
I've been asking him over and over
What's
again.
the answers that you've received?
They don't answer. They'll tell you, listen here, I'll answer that question. I'll give you a written reply. No written replies.
What other action have you embarked on to make sure that you push them so that the needs of your members, the citizens, the residents of Eersterust are prioritized? What have you done? You're also a leader. You're sitting in the legislature with all those people that you're accusing of. What have you done to make sure that these people are heard and their voices are carried to the right ears?
I told them, Patricia, I keep on telling them, because I sit with them, I know them. And the fact of the matter is, do those people listen to us? They don't want to listen to us because they are telling us straight they are governing and they are not going to be told.
The EFF is a party that is very firm on their position. Why have you not taken more action?
No, this is the action that I'm taking now.
Violence?
There was no violence. The police came and they provoked us. And they were the ones that shot at us. And they were the ones that shot me in close range. Not even far, because I would not have gotten such hurt if they shot me like far from a distance. But they shot me at close range.
Is there another way, another peaceful way for maybe yourself to lead the message from these desperate communities at the city of Tshwane, at the Gauteng legislature, to find a peaceful way to maybe, agree that this land must be developed and given back to people? Is there a way that maybe you can lead? Is there a way?
I can speak to them.
When are you planning to do so?
I can speak to them. I can speak to them like today, and they know, but they don't know. They know that I'm very emotional about Eersterust and all the communities of the colours in the whole Gauteng. But those people are not coming to the table. There's some hidden agendas. And the hidden agendas must be the budget. Where is the money going to? Huh? The money that's been allocated for Eersterust. Where is it? I'm asking. Big question mark. Where is that money going to?
There's the question. Where is the money going to that has been allocated for Eersterust development? This is the land that the community is fighting for. They're saying this land has been there. It's been vacant for as long as Eersterust has existed. And they're asking the question, when there is a shortage of houses in the community, why is the city of Tshwane, the Gauteng government and just the national government not developing this land and using it for young people in particular who can pay for it? We've heard some of the young people saying that they're willing to build their own homes. They just want a proper way of doing this. And you heard Beverly here saying that this process, the cries of the community, has been going on for over a year now. The land technically, as I said earlier in that incident, had been invaded over 2 years ago. So the community now saying that they're frustrated, enough is enough. They're taking matters into their own hands. They're no longer willing to talk because they've talked enough. But of course, it is at the expense of their safety. As you see, some of them have been injured already. And the big question we're now wondering about is, where are they going to sleep for the night? And that answer seems unclear. Them saying they remain resolute, they're staying here, they're going nowhere. Palisa, it's back to you in studio.
All right, Patricia, thank you so much for that extensive update. We'll certainly be crossing back to you for the latest. Patricia Visagie, our SABC News reporter, there live from Eersterust in Pretoria.